Why? Why? Welcome to the channel, Scott's Garage HTX. Don't forget the HTX. Well, some narcissist on their phone did this, and no, I don't have any problems calling somebody that texts and drives a narcissist. Anyway, the insurance has all been taken care of, and now it's the process of rebuilding. I thought I'd share with you what I've already done and some of the challenges I've faced and am going to face, and just kind of go through the process itself. I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? First of all, FD rear bumpers are no longer manufactured, and finding them is like finding hen's teeth. Now, I did take this bumper off and give it to a friend who says he can fix it, and he has. I don't have it in my possession yet, but he says it looks great. I'm amazed, quite honestly, the way the bumper looked. I'll show you a picture somewhere around here. Also, I found a pristine used bumper. Don't ask me how I did it. I just stumbled into it. I'm amazed I found it, and I'll show you that one as well. When I removed the bumper, I found out something very interesting about Mazda and how they built these cars. See, here are the 4 bolts right here that hold the bumper on the upper part of the body. And there's 2 more on the bottom, but those are relatively easy to get to. What I've discovered is when Mazda designed this car, they started with these 4 bolts. And they went to the manufacturer, in the manufacturing line, they said, here are the 4 bolts to the rear bumper. Now build the rest of the car around that. Because, let me show you what I had to remove to get that bumper off. Now this is everything I needed to remove to get those 4 bolts out. Actually, it's not everything, because there's still some parts in the car itself. But it gives you some example of what I had to do just to get 4 bolts out. That does not include those panels right here and there. Those had to be loosened. Sill plates had to be taken out. All this stuff just to get that bumper out. Yeah, it wasn't that fun. And this is where I'm at right now. I found this bumper. Like I said, I'm amazed I found this bumper, and it's in spectacular nick. The only thing that I can find wrong with this bumper is it didn't have the metal bracketry around the backside where the bumper meets the body. But, and I'm going to geek out on here because I love this type of stuff. I found new old stock items. Now I couldn't find a new old stock bumper, but I did find like those brackets, new old stock from Mazda. This actually came from the States, but this to me is like history, finding history. I found all the lights new old stock, and they came in from Japan. Somebody might say they're counterfeit. I don't think they're counterfeit whatsoever. They have all the markings of Mazda on them, and they're packaged well. They look like they came right from the manufacturer, like they're new old stock. And they're in incredible shape. They're brand new. Like this right here. Now, this is one of the tail lights, and I just opened it up to show you. This is pristine. I love this. It's even got some of the Japanese writing on it. It has the markings on the side and the stickers from Mazda. All of it looks original to me and in great, great shape. Compared, now the difference is I have I don't know what style these are. I'm sure these has a name, and I'm sure that has a name. But these are the square tail lights, and these are the round tail lights. I think a lot of people prefer the round ones. I really don't have a preference. What I want is not broken. I found everything. I found the tail lights, the center section light, the rear indicators, and the side marker lights. I have everything I need to put this back together. Now it's the next challenge, and that's going to be a body shop. And I know I've rambled on about body shops before, and I've recommended if you got a daily driver, just go to the manufacturer or the dealership and find out who they use and go through them. Or you can use a classic car restoration shop. The problem with that is right now they are completely booked. And I've said this before, so my insurance company, and I know I've rambled on about insurance companies, but I don't have a problem about stated value insurance. The company that I have was top-notch customer service. They took care of this. There was no problem, and I didn't expect anything less than that, quite honestly, or didn't expect anything different from that. They got everything solved, and they had a list of upper echelon body shops and then preferred body shops. And there's like 2 upper echelon body shops and like 5 preferred body shops. I called the 2 upper echelon body shops, and I got what I expected, a 2-year wait. One guy did come back and say, I might be able to get you in after seeing the picture of the body work and me telling him that I had everything already except for the metal work. That's what needed to be done. He said maybe 5 months. The other guy just kind of giggled. Then I started calling the preferred body shops, and I don't know, the list seemed to be out of date because only 1 of those were still in business. I expected that too, quite honestly. I think I'm on my own when it comes to this body shop. I've used stuff from my daily driver. I've been very happy. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I've had people come to me from the business, basically other collector cars, and they've said, use this guy, use this guy. I'll just have to figure it out. I will keep you updated. There's other things before I sign off I wanted to update you on. First, I did 2-hour shoot today on a one-of-one car. It's great. It was bought at Barrett-Jackson here in Houston, and the video was great until I found out for some reason I lost all the audio. I have to reshoot it. Luckily, I know the guy and he's going to let me reshoot it, but it's a pretty cool car. I'll show you a picture of it. We'll get that shot. I've got a couple other cars in the back, right? Totally customized twin turbo slope nose Porsche that now has a full body kit on it. I'm hoping to line that up soon as well. It just needs to get finished. Then there's some other stuff like a Bronco 2 or a Bronco. No, it's not Bronco 2, it's a Bronco that's been done with a friend of mine. That's really cool. But really what I wanted to update you on was the rebuild of the rotary motor. I am still waiting on the irons and the rotors to be finished over at Chips Motorsports and sent back to me. There's going to be a unique development in that, quite honestly, because the person I was going to use to help kind of school me on it, remember, I've never built a rotary motor, so it's my first time. Yeah, he got busy, let's just put it that way, and I don't think that's going to work out. He's got his own thing going on, and I tried contacting him, and I just can't reach him, so just forget about that, and I'm going to do it on my own and figure it out. I have a video, I kid you not, I have a video on how to do this, and so it's going to be really unique. You come along with me as I start to rebuild this engine, this motor, and if you see me do something wrong and you're experienced in it, contact me as soon as you can. I appreciate it. You guys keep on keeping on. We'll catch you next time.